See, all these sannyasis running away from families, not loving their very dear ones, and trying to love God, how is it going to happen? When I love my mother, when I love my brother, when they're in trouble, should I say I love them, send a beautiful card and gifts? No. Should I send my mother to nursing homes? No. I better act. One who changed my diapers and slept on the different side of the bed, one who would not resist or cry away because you wetted the bed, she might sleep on the same side and give you the dry spot on the bed. But when she needs you today and you say, oh, I have to send her, what sort of a love are you claiming for your dear ones? Love has to be reflected in our actions. Love, according to Hindu tradition, is Bhakti. And action, as a result of this Bhakti, is karma. So we have Bhakti Yoga, means integration through love. It has to result in action. And when we act on something, you will gain a lot of knowledge about what you have acted upon. So you become enriched with the knowledge that when I love something and I do something about it, my knowledge increases manifold. I become aware of so many things in life which otherwise I would have missed only if I had claimed myself that I love, but there is no action, then you miss out on everything else. So love is not just for the sake of saying I love, love, love. That is not love. That is just consoling yourself that I am loving. Most important thing, when you love someone, you better act so that others' life flourishes with happiness, with peace, or at least no anxiety or no stress should remain with them. I may not contribute positively, but I should not add burden to their life. Still, I would not say this is love, because love is something more sublime than all these things. Would you say I sacrifice for my mother? No. Mothers, they don't use such words when they do things for their child. They don't say I sacrificed for you, my boy. Then why must I say I sacrifice something? My time, my job, my vacation, my wife, my children, in looking after you. So I think this is a burning question in day and age of today, where most elderly parents are sent out to nursing homes. It's the biggest tragedy. And we all, as humanity, are going to pay a price for it. The worst thing that will happen is when all these elderly individuals, the generational knowledge that we have accumulated, rather they have accumulated, and when we stay away from them, your grandchildren will miss out on the transfer of generational knowledge. Not just the knowledge, but watch an old man and an old lady sitting together and talking in silence or communion. It's a magical thing. Love, the way they love, the way they speak without words, express themselves without any gestures. These are fundamental things, and the kind of knowledge transfer that our children will not have in the absence of grandparents, because they are spending time elsewhere and you are spending time elsewhere. So these bridges, I call, which connects humanity one generation after another generation, this breaking of generational wisdom or breaking of wisdom bridges. In the absence of all these things, we will not be able to connect the wider gap each generation is creating today. And it is, unfortunately, is going to lead us towards disasters. Small things, as they say, a little butterfly flapping its wing in Amazonian jungles can create a storm in Canada. But this is not merely one butterfly flapping its wing. Every family is flapping their wings and keeping away their elderly parents. It has to be watched. I'm not here to soothe and console and argue with you that, They will have their freedom in nursing homes. I dare you challenge today. Why don't you have freedom from others and lead a single life? You'll be happier, no? Why do you need a company of some romantic companion? It is because your desires, your greed, your passion is so badly motivated in modern day life that you ignore those who cared for you, who loved you, and most importantly, who brought you into this world. So we should never forget that love aspects. And once we start disrespecting this, we disrespect God, we disrespect the whole universe, and mind you, only hell is waiting. I'd like to share a lovely story with you. After a day-long work, you go to sleep in the middle of night. Baby starts crying, 2 a.m. You're fast asleep. Your wife wakes up patiently and feeds the baby and goes to sleep. In the morning, there is no discussion about it. A few days later, when she is not well, you happen to again wake up at 2 a.m. because baby is crying. You'll end up, oh, I had to warm up the milk and feed the baby, etc. And then next day morning, you'll have a discussion on it. You see what I did last night, and you didn't even wake up. I had to do all these things. But when wife does it, she will not even remind you that I woke up at such and such a time. For her, it's a joyful act. For somebody else, it becomes another sort of a work, and then it becomes a problem. But unfortunately, mother passes on after a sudden sickness. Now, the baby is almost 4-year-old. Christmas arrives, and little daughter is very worried about what to give to my dad. So she gathers beautiful golden gift wrap paper, which her mother had kept for years and years. Father comes home and sees his wife's closet open, and he's quite furious. So he asks little daughter, "Who opened this closet? This belongs to your dear mother, and I wish that you had not touched it. But Dad, I have a very special gift for you. I wanted to gift wrap it for you. I worked so hard, and I wanted to give a very special Christmas gift to you." So father says, "Okay, that's nice." So she gathers one box and gift wraps it with a beautiful golden gift wrap paper. In the morning, father gently opens his golden gift box, and there's nothing in the box. So father gets quite upset. "You wasted your mother's gift wrapping paper." So daughter starts crying and sobbing. "But Dad, I put 1,000 kisses in this box." Father breaks down, asking his daughter, "Please forgive me, my darling. I mistook you." Ever since this episode, I think father never left his box away from his table. He kept until his last breath. So what does this episode teach us in our life? That action, though, do matter, but most actions without love go unnoticed. Even a little bit of action packed with love had so much of impact in our lives. So, action with love lives forever. Ramakrishna Paramahansa used to talk about Bhakti. He also used to talk about discrimination. And discrimination is a fundamental thing in yoga, viveka, what to do, what not to do. But when Chariji Maharaj said, "Love all whom he loves," then we start wondering, this person has wronged me so much. This person deserves me so much, he has done so much of favor to me. I can love this person more, and I can love this person less, or I even hate this person. So the discrimination kicks in, and the slogan remains a slogan: love all whom he loves. Whom doesn't he love? God we're talking about. He loves all. That means I should be loving all. But the discrimination says, no, I cannot love all. Both statements, love him who loves all and love all whom he loves, are complementary. Bhakti is a pinnacle of love. Bhakti is an outcome, it's a state. Just as love is a state, it's not a process. Love is a state we arrive at. Discrimination, it's a process. It's the beginning. Let's begin. It's okay. You may dislike somebody in the beginning. You may like someone in the beginning. It's okay. Our goal has to be fixed. You begin with one love towards God and see how this journey takes us further. And at the culmination of love, when we arrive at Bhakti, everything becomes love, because then we see Him in all. We feel Him in all. This is culmination. This is what Sahaj Mark stands for. It is impossible to love in mundane world without attachment. People run away from love. But as a yogi advances and becomes love oneself, there is no limit to how many he can love. See, all these sannyasis running away from families, not loving their very dear ones, and trying to love God, how is it going to happen? Human beings, every entity carries the soul, antaryamin, part and parcel of God. If I cannot love, then it ipso facto, I am not in love with God. So where is your love? Where is your advancement in spirituality? Where you love everyone, because everything has this essence of God. There is no question of saying, I specifically love so and so. But then questions do arise, that what about my love for my spouse, my love for father, my love for children, my love for my friends? They're very unique. Though there is universal undercurrent of love in my heart, yet my love towards my spouse, my children, my parents, my friends will change. Undercurrent will remain same, but the expression will remain different in each situation. It is like this current of electricity. When it passes through these light fixtures, it gives us luminosity. Passes through this fan, it gives us little air, extra air. Passes through air conditioning. If it's a cooler, it will give you cool air. If it's a heater, it will give you hot air. Toaster oven and refrigerator. It's the same current, expresses itself in many, many different ways. So, how we direct our heart's attention towards your spouse, towards your children, it's all very unique. Towards Guru, towards God, it will change the emotion with that. And absolutely nothing wrong with that. Oh, I will not kiss my spouse, because then you are in trouble, see. I have become sannyasi. No, that's not what Master wants to say. In fact, there is no harm in having so many attachments with the whole world. Why not with each tree? Put your name on each tree. I love this tree, I love that tree, I love this flower, I love that flower. There is no end to it, attachments we can have. And once you have this universally embedded in everything, then there is no attachment to any specific thing. See? Specificity kills it. Choice making is destructive.
What if 3 mindful minutes could start a lifelong habit? See what unfolds next.